Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Eggsy, and I'm going to be showing all of you what the best ways to obtain the main currency of souls. Souls are used for enchanting. They are used for trading. They are just the main currency apart from trading units and such stuff. They're the main currency to buying both the exclusive units, because you can buy them with souls now, and just enchanting in general. It's the currency of FNTD. Now, there are actually more like four. There are four main methods to obtaining souls. You can obviously buy them in the shop. That's the quickest way to do it if you really want to fork over 10,000 Robux for 3,000 souls. Really just want to do that. But if you want to obtain souls the fastest, here is the method to do it. You can either run boss raids. You can come down to boss raids, run it. In my opinion, this is the best way to get souls because you are guaranteed, dependent on what modifiers you pick, to get a lot. Usually when I play boss raids and I focus on mainly reward luck and luck in general, I can get up to, I think it's like 400, 500 souls per game, and my games run for around 40 minutes, 50 minutes. So if you're interested in that, that's how I obtain most of my souls, how I obtained 30,000 souls. But that's if you are actively playing. If you are actively playing and actively want to be playing FNTD, then boss raids is the way to go. If you aren't actively, am I still on the leaderboard? No, I'm not anymore. Lame. If you are actively playing, boss raids is the way to go. But if you're not, you can obviously go to Endless, be it Endless Game 1, 2, or 3, or you can do the Event Endless. Event Endless does give decent soul, but it doesn't give as effective as boss raids or the other Endless, I believe, because it's more focused on the actual event. So you get event currency, event XP, event like presents, and event materials. For instance, the grenades, hat, gravestone, beach ball. But if you are not actually actively playing, there is another way that I would recommend you set up and do. So if you come over to AFK, you just come with me really quick. I'm just going to show you my AFK strat. So you come over here. As you can see, AFK, if you buy VIP, you get a 25% time reduction. That doesn't really matter. But if I select night 3 game 1, because that's the one that I decided to farm for XP, money, souls, my materials, everything, endless, my AFK games last around 2 minutes. That is because the way that AFK works is, dependent on the night that you picked, it'll take the fastest time that you have beaten that night, times it by 2, or times it by 1.5 times if you have VIP, and that will be the rate that you get your rewards. I have beaten night 1 game 3 in a minute and 28 seconds, I believe, or a minute 32 or a minute 31, and that's how I get my rewards in 2 minutes. I will show you guys how I did that so that you guys can get the best time possible. You don't need VIP for this, but it is recommended. I'm going to quickly make a team so you guys can follow along. Just bear with me. All right, so I've made a team. It's not really made a team. The only real units you will need is Withered Freddy and some form of starter unit. If you come with me, we are going to enter game 3 night 1. I'm probably not going to get the best time like I normally do. Let me just, is my game lag? Am I lagging? Yep, game 3 night 1. Let's enter and just follow what I do. Funnily enough, you don't actually need this. So you just want to come over to here, come over to the entrance, spam that, boom, 2 times speed, and you just want to go through it as quick as possible. All right, I'm gonna place down these, place down that. You can also place down this. Just place down all your DPSs right at the entrance, just to really. It's funny that they added sound effects and stuff to the thing, but it doesn't really matter. I'll just turn that down. Just all the units that you can possibly have. I'm going to place down just everyone. You don't need these specific units. Can't stress this enough. You don't need these units that I have. It's just good to have just a bunch of units just to do a bunch of damage. The main issue that it isn't going to be like, oh, I need all this stuff to do damage. You just need to be quick. You need to be fast. That's why I recommend having the Withered Freddy's and the... You see what I mean? I just beat it in 1:23. I think that's my fastest time yet. That's my fastest time. So now that I've beaten it in a minute 23, if we go to endless, you will see that I will be getting rewards way quicker. So I'll probably get it less than 2 minutes, actually. I just realized. No, it's about the same. 2 minutes and 4 seconds. You just run through that and it'll roll an amount of rewards for you for if you beated a story mode game. Another thing that can assist you with getting souls and tokens and just everything are establishment card packs. If you come here, you can see that you can get an 8% soul bonus for the Spring Bonnie card. You can also come here if you want to risk it. You can go roll for apexes, and I think there is... actually, no, I don't think there is. There isn't a soul one. So the best soul one you can get is from Establishment Card Pack 1, and that is the Nightmare, which is 0.1% chance. I would recommend getting these cards anyway. Even if you get one of the worser ones, you get 3% soul boost. It is still a 3% soul boost. Who doesn't want extra souls, right? Other than that, I believe that is everything that is to do with souls. If I think you can obviously claim the free packages in the group every so often, every day. You can also claim any codes, but the codes don't really give all that great amount of souls. There's also souls in the pass, the premium passes, both the OG and the regular. But other than that, I think that covers all the bases. It was just a really quick video, really just running down on everything. So if you're actively playing the game, you want to do boss raids, you want to absolutely stock up on reward luck to get all the souls you can possibly ever want. It's also really good for the presents. If you want to focus on, if you want to half focus, you're half on, half off, you want to watch a YouTube video in the background, or you want to be doing something else, put on endless, just set it up and then put it to auto upgrade, and then you can do whatever you want. If you are just completely AFK, you want to just, I don't know, you're going to be busy for a while, you just want to run something in the background to make sure you're doing double productivity, you can run the AFK, just make sure you do a fast time, otherwise it'll default to 10 minutes. And you can do the codes and the group rewards. But other than that, that is everything. That is the entire video. Pretty short, pretty basic, pretty self-explanatory. Well, not self-explanatory, I sort of explained it. But I hope all of you learned something new. I hope all of you enjoy obtaining your souls. Soul obtainment is not as easy as it was in FNTD1. You can't just get millions and millions of souls super easy, and you can't just get thousands of stuff. You can't just get thousands and thousands. Me getting this 30,000 took me so long. You can obviously trade units as well to get souls, but you sort of just want to trade units for units. Sort of the best way to go about it. Anyway, hope all of you enjoyed this video. I hope all of you have a lovely day, night, and evening. If you liked this video, be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to come by the Discord and say hi, I will always be there. And I will see all of you in the next one. Peace.